ki khubor ka Batisi TV lawan ra shapi ta ka Orange Nissan Loom so pho near Fire Brigade Shillong
Uba RG Lyngdoh ba uba Pynshngain NSM ki badai ki khot barim jong ka Seng Congress ki bala mi no na katai ka Seng ha ki snem ki ba kham menshua menta ki lawan Phai Biang hapo ka Seng Congress ha ka bala pejang buram ki menta ka sngi da President jong ka Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee uba Vincent H Pala Hagani ka sngi ka Seng Congress kala pejang sngo baru ye ki weipat ki reukmat ki balawan ban punya so ka Seng Congress bakentup ya ka Dr. Fenela Lyngdoh nong Leit ka badai ka nong ya side ain ka balai konteng ru ye ki election MLA na Mauthat Ration constituency uba Adrian Lambert si Melim ubalaya konteng ni ke election MDC na Sora constituency ubaderu ukhon jong MLA barim ke Jirang constituency uba Lambok Melim nangta lapajang sngo baru ya uba Mosjo R1 Swet ubadai ukurtong ubalaya konteng ni ke election MLA na Shela constituency but ubadairu upara jong uba Leston 1 Swet bam kwai hadwar ublay kinongelam ka Seng Congress nadu Presiden barim u Dr. Celestine Lyngdoh u Presiden Bamenta uba Vincent H Pala ki MLA ki MDC jong ka Seng Congress kila pediang sngobha jadi ki sangut ki balawan ban penyeso sya ka Seng Congress kila penpa baga jingwan penyesno jong ki sya ka parti Congress kalong namar baki yoi baka jilla hapo ka jingsen syar jong ka parti National People's Party kadap tang ki kenram sudah kat syabab Phai Hagajo kapor kila penparu ye kajing kermen baka Kongres kan sawan Phai Biang haka bor sensar haus nem arajar arpulai na kajing tre hitom jong kinongelam bar kinongkit kam jong ka parti.
Coming back to my family, I think you understand my emotional and happy I am. I remember I resigned from the Congress party on the 16th November 2017. Today is 16 September 2021. It is 3 years and 7 months. Pagkali I reform and done. Sebab tu bon paying urbi. Tendang super untuk konservasi. A prodigal son, the parable of prodigal sons. Tamasyan ko pada upau dan aksel. Tadi kamu ummen saya reject. And you remember the parable of prodigal son when he decided to go back to his family. His father far away. He welcomed him with clothes, figurines. But his elder son is not happy. Anyway, I think all Congress party workers they are happy. Pada setelah tolong nampak join Congress, tambah media lami professionally candidate confirm. That is the homecoming welcome of the newly elected president. Anyway, ngapain nak ini hantu post social media bagi komen. Semua jungai Pak RG Lyngdoh, Dr. Fenela, Pak Adrian, Pak Mos Biang. Ronald goes back to Manchester United. Kalau sama pergi journalist, aja sisang dalam bah penjadwal siapa yang mana? Henry Congress Party is the Manchester United, with so many good players are there. I cannot fight alone in the field without a collective responsibility in the teams. But I'm excited to join the Congress Party. But there are so many good players. Bagaimana bahaga by election, bahaga election 21, we are sure to win and get the victory for the people by the people. Don't know why you are joining Congress Party. You remember in Manipur they get 28 but they could not form the government. I told them we'll get 35. We'll get 35 because we have no problem. If you work collectively, responsibility, because united we stand, divided we fall. point as no to a Congress party hijongi nang isakmat so many challenges banyak and face. But still, you can state that the present bad situations, financial situation is very bad. Law and order is very bad. We can still under the leadership of the newly appointed president. Next Campbell, Ilapan Boy have talked. But pembangun anong prinsip pun dikai, sukuman sipun, bah prinsip Phai yang ini sangat, jangan Phai yang kejungi, pada orang lebih bagi sukuman, bertujuan Biang, thank you so much for your for this homecoming welcome programs yang ini sangat, banyak pembau ka use mu yang kami mereka mereka Congress Committee, harga bagi nama, harga bagi prinsip Phai ini yang kita termit, pada orang gaji kemam yang ini. Harman pebun ni kami bagi diban pendap Indonesia sangat dengan skamba pinangai ke banding dalam rengkat.
I never strayed anywhere. I was always with the Congress, but you can say I was a silent partner. Now I'll be a more vocal partner, more active partner. And one of the reasons perhaps that besides Vincent's coming and Ampering and my siblings pushing me, is seeing what is really happening in the capital and across the state. The amount of misgovernance that is happening and the way our people are suffering, prompted me to take a more active role. I feel that today the advantage in 2023 is with us. It is definitely with us. But will we be able to take advantage of this advantage, or will we throw it away like throwing the baby with the dish water? I think that is something that we have to do a lot of soul searching and thinking about. One of the reasons why perhaps this party doesn't have a second line of command, so to say, is because whoever is in command is more interested in getting rid of the competition than in encouraging the second line of command. Let's call a spade a spade. I think when Vincent came and talked to me, I could see that at least here is a team player. A man who will consult, a man who will work with others. And I think that is what we need in order to sweep 2023. I firmly believe that we can get absolute majority in 2023. But we have to stop pulling the carpets from each other's feet, and we have to work together as a team. Support each other, help each other, and remember that we are here not for power, not for glory. We are here for the people. Especially after having won, we have to remember that we should build bridges to the people, not walls. That is very, very important. And if we can do that, nobody, believe me, can bring down the Congress again. And I believe that today, with this team that we've got here, with the spirit that we have within each and every one of us to do something good for the party, I believe we can do it. I believe we will do it. On my part, I'm just a cog in the wheel, small, and I will definitely do whatever is asked of me. and I will help and I will work with the members of the party to the best of my capacity. That's the promise that I give. Okay? Let me repeat, I am not here for the glory of the I'm here for the people. And I will be there. Kada mga join ke Congress, kada nomor ngai, kada ke parti, kada nongrim. Badai limba ke Congress bangi ngiyo ay ka state ho jangi. Ngai ke Congress ho kam chu pech liang khamat ya kino hijat penriu. Ngai ke burong lut ya boro hijat penriu. Tagra ma smoke man balat bangala banyo banjoin ya kana ke parti. Ngairu bakadai ke parti keblano senyang jangi ke indigenous people. Bakat bakala ke persyang banyarap. But there is no discrimination in the party and all are welcome. And being a new member, I hope that the beginning of my journey amongst all of you is a fruitful one. And I do believe sincerely that in the upcoming 2023 elections, that we will be victorious and we will bring about the change that is necessary in this state.
As the state is facing a lot of questionable and implicating hardship, so we have to be the voice for the voiceless. I stay in Mauyong. When I go down to when I finish my work in the corridor from my chamber, in these few days, when I go to my place, I heard a lot of voices. When I when I move from my house, Leit Phai, I get that same voice, and habangnya friend getting showing you hidden kasi come long direct. Yimla banya like my friend in politics. Then listeners, don't play these dirty games of politics anymore. You ruin your professional career. For me, my license will go to the grave. My advocate's license will go to the grave. I will have nothing to lose. But if I'm silent, I have children now. How will I be answerable to the future that is my children's? So that is why I think ignorance of law, the law of the land say is of no excuse. So we cannot plead ignorance to all what is happening right now. We cannot be pleasing ourselves with the fact that we are not knowing. We have to empower people with knowledge. We have to empower the youths. Politics is not about electorate. When my constituency people whom I have contested before, I have been a tutor candidate previously. I don't even know head or tail. I even told Praveen when we have been discussing about this, yes, I do not know XYZ of politics, but at least ABCD of politics I know now. So let us talk about politics now when you are saying you ate even real. You cannot say, no, we cannot talk politics because that is not our expertise in that. Politics is our day-to-day affair. Politics is not a 5 years affair. We are not talking about electorate politics. Politics is every day we are answerable to the people. So irrespective of being a representative or a non-representative, once I have been asked by one legislator, I am not seeking your opinion, I am seeking the opinion of a legislator. I said, I'm also involved because I'm also the citizen. We are involved. We need answers to be answered. So, before I said, I just give the encouragement here with a few words. See, when I like giving illustration, so I'll just give an illustration. I give an illustration to my students, the law students previously, now they are lawyers. I said, if you have a law point in the court, hit the table hard. If you don't have a law point, hit the table harder. So now, if you are in the ruling, hit the table hard. Don't give facts and figures anymore. Facts can be tampered, figured, and can be disfigured. but truth will prevail. So now, if you're in the ruling, hit the table hard. And we are in the opposition, we'll hit the table harder.
Hari kupon kupah macam ni, bakat no ngadap dekat sukuman, kat no ngadap dekat suku, dekat sukuman, kau berkerau ya, abang anak yang bandon, bahkan ke parti kongres parti, kau belum ke kongres, kau belum ke parti ke bahaya, kau belum ke national party. Pada kemar lagi puan iba ada membayar dengan election awal ajar fra, pada awal ajar fra. Nak buat kumpulan Kristokar, wajib buat ini. Baca kemensim ini kongres kalian lupa lagi kita. Bat ngampoi berkat deh, bahagian apa, bahagian kumpul deh. Layu yang dia malah yang bantuan yang parti kebakumpul deh. Bat kebangadan yang kebanyakan yang kumpul. Kalau utang gawe, bah habang larung ke parti. Nak kuat mentristam dan bantuan ke parti. Khamtang hati hasil konsumsi betul. Nama hasil konsumsi, baru-baru ini iba kongres kawan apa? Haji babun di action balik. Lalu puan dibakaran, katasan sini ibales, berkunjung, mama berkunjung, bacung saya dengar, boleh jadi itu. Kalau bersiam, banyak kajian kerjaan, joki. Inoktrenya ke kongres baru, bagi klik juga kongres yang ni, yang bagi penyerap dan ini yang sila konstitusi, bagi yang bagi dong sila konstitusi, ini Kristen nak menjadi ke parti, ini dia dengan jingkaran, bahawa sedang arajar apulai, nyemduk jingkaran, yang kebanggaan dia yang tinggi, dia akan jadi Kristen lah. Nah kami nanti, air kata kesimpulan, bangga keluar bangga citra lang ke parti. Ada kalau ada benda-benda. Bangga mereka benda apa dia kalau bagi dia yang tinjau yang sini sekarang sosial.
I'll not make a long speech, but I want to clarify two things. Number one, I should not take credit for tonight because there are lots of friends who directly or indirectly involved in getting by RG Lyngdoh here. Kong Amprin and the families all are here. I only went to remind by RG, Kabalai Ublei Kababaha Sudah. He surrendered to God in spite of his problems, ups and downs. So today, he's okay, I think, because you were out. Whenever I visit him, I always used to say, trust God, I think God knows the way. So welcome you, sir. I am very proud to be with you. I remember I was given the job by Dr. Didi Lapang and Leit Friday to go and convince RG Lyngdoh to fight the election in 2009 for the MP election. I went more than 5 times to his office trying to convince him to fight the election. Somehow I did not make it. First when I went, he said, I don't have money. I said, I'll finance you. I remember I told him, I'm giving you right away a check of 30 lakhs, you fight the election. I keep on going to his office because Namtu then told me, try to convince him because we were in the opposition. One day, Charles wanted to fight election. He told me, Pala, let's go to Congress office. So I had 50,000, one bundle in my pocket. The form was 25 rupees at that time. So, 25,000. So at that time I gave Deborah one bundle. I was busy talking for the by-election in Umroy. Deborah told me, no, we don't have money to pay salary. You also take a form. So form was filled for Charles with my 50,000 and Deborah came another form for me. So that is Kabalai Oblei Kababaha Sudah. Ultimately when we are supposed to decide for the candidate, and we were 25 with opposition ready to join us 3. So by hook or by crook we need to win the election. I was reluctant because George's father was a very dear friend of me, personal friend of me. He used to help me a lot. And honestly, George and me was the same church. I used to get lots of calls from the fathers, please, 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 because... But at that time for the party, we worked so hard. Ultimately, we won. So Charles could not be a candidate. I was chosen a candidate. So thank you, Charles. So what I mean to say is here is that the connections between RG Lyngdoh and me has a long way to go, as a friends, as a family. But Pynshngain, we always used to have a meeting in my house. Actually, I was very close to him. One of the reasons for him, I think he had to go out of party because he was a chairman of the election committee at that time. He worked so hard for me. So I think he's one of the few leaders in the Congress those days who did not go down to certain levels of our party leaders, to certain directions. Thank you, sir. Today we have come here. I remember before he resigned, he came to my house. I told him, sir, every dog has his day. Today you have your day. Tomorrow somebody's day. But let us have a patience. I remember I told him, every problem there's a solution. So maybe God has given you this as a challenge to prove that one day you'll come out, and I think you should have a patience. But he said, nothing doing. I will resign and start my own party. Even when he was his own party, he himself lost the elections. Again I went to him. God has shown you the way to go, but now he has shown you the way to come back. So thank you, sir, for coming back. We have got lots of inspirations, especially the young and the youths of the state today. They are expecting us to work together. But Adrian, his father used to be my rivals in many business those days, I remember. But not only now, the initiative for Adrian is not by me, it is by Dr. Celestin. He told me we need to win the elections. We have seen, we have done a survey. The only way is that Congress group and perhaps group has to work together. So we are promoting him. We'll see that how we can do. He's a young face, and I remember when I first met him in when the Congress bloc was having a meeting in Lyngdoh. They said we want a candidate who's number one, who is handsome. I said, okay, we'll get you. I was joking. So, but they said we want a candidate who is qualified. We hope that we are fed up with these gates in the Lyngdoh. We are fed up with these corruptions. I hope we need a young man so that they have that enthusiasm to work. So Dr. Wam has suggested, and most of the blocks there. So it is not that me who brought him, it's the block we have here, Clan was here. So all of these, I think I should not take a credit. Kong Penela, Kong Ampring has already contacted her, Maila has already contacted her. But most, we have here our ex-president who from the block, he already joined in the block, he only was going to facilitate him. So I mean, it's all a family, hard work together. We all work together as a family and as a group. So in the future also, if we work together, I think we should, like I told about Pynshngain last time, let us sell our egos and buy the peace. So we should put our egos back and work together. Today, the people of Meghalaya knows Congress in Assembly, we may have less in numbers, but we are not less in values. So I think as a Congress family, as a Congress party, we'll work together. We have gone so many ups and downs. I think this is the tested time for us. The people of Meghalaya expect us to work. The people of Meghalaya expect us to put our heads and hearts together. I'm sure that we'll work together. I've just been appointed by Madam, so it'll take me some time to learn. I don't come from an organization background. We have here James, our working president, Kong Ampring, working president, and our friend from Calhoun's, who have been experienced in the job of organization. We have also Kong Wan Suksil, the General Secretary, and also Deborah, Ba Sanjay Das, all are experienced right now. So we will put our team together in order, I think, after a month or two, after due consultations with all the MLAs, all the district presidents, we'll put our team in the job. So I hope within 2 months we can do it. Only thing I want to say is that the next election will not be like a normal election we have been fought so far. The next election we have to fight based on technology, based on data, based on the informations on the ground. So we are already prepared. We are already put our research team with the help of different organizations. We are already in the process of having our own server. We are in the process of having our own data collections, data analytic, and we back up with all the big data analytics scientists who have been with us within the Congress party. So I'm sure another 2 months, say by December, everything will be in place. So we'll come to every constituencies, every polling stations where we have to make the people understand what the Congress is and what's the Congress for.